Maryland is set to start things off with a bang this year with a bill that would effectively turn the entire state into a gun-free zone for public safety, apparently of the criminals. Hey there everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Liberty Baby is in the back today. She's very excited that Mama is making a video, so we'll see if she stays hanging out back there or not. Before I get into the rest of the details of this video, I have been seeing a lot of memes going around about the price of food, and especially eggs. So I felt that this would be a good time to remind everyone about one of my affiliates, My Patriot Supply. Right now, they have $100 off a 4-week emergency food kit or $200 off a 3-month emergency food supply that also comes with 4 free survival water filters. You can check it out at preparewithliberty.com. So in the interest of time, let's get right to it. Maryland actually has a host of new gun bills on the docket, but Senate Bill 1 is definitely the most extreme. Ironically named the Gun Safety Act of 2023, the bill would make it illegal to carry a gun within 100 feet of a public place, even those people who have already gone through the rigmarole to prove they're law-abiding enough to carry under Maryland law. But it doesn't even stop just at carrying. The synopsis reads, prohibiting a person from knowingly wearing, carrying, or transporting a firearm onto the real property of another unless the other has given certain permission to the person or the public generally, and prohibiting a person from knowingly wearing, carrying, or transporting a firearm within 100 feet of a place of public accommodation. So not only is this another one of those you can only carry if a sign says you can carry bills, but you're also not supposed to transport a firearm near any public places. The bill says easements and roads are okay, but then here's the list of what is designated as a public and therefore New York-style sensitive place. An inn, hotel, motel, or other establishment that provides lodging to transient guests, a restaurant, cafeteria, lunchroom, lunch counter, soda fountain, or other facility principally engaged in selling food or alcoholic beverages for consumption on or off the premises, including a facility located on the premises of a retail establishment or gasoline station, a motion picture house, theater, concert hall, sports arena, stadium, or other place of exhibition or entertainment, a retail establishment that is operated by a public or private entity and offers goods, services, entertainment, recreation, or transportation, or an establishment that is physically located within the premises of any other establishment covered by this subtitle, or within the premises of which any other establishment covered by this subtitle is physically located, and that holds itself out as serving patrons of the covered establishment. So yeah, that sounds like also parking lots. So if you're carrying, you can drive to the Quick Trip, but you can't park at the Quick Trip. It also includes schools, hospitals, libraries, synagogues, churches, mosques, parks, restaurants, or generally anywhere the public is gathering. So literally everywhere. I mean, one of the senators sponsoring the bill told the local news, well, they would still be able to retain the use of their firearm in their own home and other people's homes where they have permission of the owner. As if that somehow makes all of this okay. The bill was pre-filed back in August and just got its first reading in the state Senate last week. Any violations are misdemeanors with a year in jail. But it doesn't end there. The pair of senators responsible for this bill also filed another bill back in September that got its first reading the same day as the last bill. This one, Senate Bill 118, also would restrict carrying a gun on any property without certain signage indicating it's okay, but adds to the list prohibiting a person from wearing, carrying, or transporting a firearm in or on property controlled by the federal government, the state government, or a local government, and generally relating to prohibitions on the wearing, carrying, or transporting of firearms. Law enforcement, corrections, and military are, of course, exempt, because when are they not? This one carries a misdemeanor with 2 years in jail and a fine of $5,000. Now, there are some folks out there who would say things like, well, no one should carry in a courthouse anyway. They don't think of things like museums, libraries, public parks, state parks, or national parks. They also don't think of things like monuments or random empty lots that the state happens to own. The bill also does not have an exclusion for roads. If passed, both would go into effect October 1st. Of course, there are violations of Bruin, and of course, judges have ruled similar laws as unconstitutional, but that won't stop a Democrat-run state from passing the bill and enforcing it on its citizens until the courts come through. Also in this package of gun bills includes a bill to raise the age for owning a rifle or shotgun to 21. And from the same two senators, again, we have a public nuisance bill called the Gun Industry Accountability Act of 2023 that basically would allow the public to sue gun manufacturers and even FFLs for being a public nuisance in their advertising, sales, or manufacture of a firearm or accessories. Democrats gonna Democrat. Government gonna government. That's it for this short little ditty. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're new here. Vote for me in the Gundies, if you please. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and happy shooting.